Mine says pick the 32. I think you're not going to be able to hold the 32 or the B5 back, one of those two, but I'm going to go with my heart, the 21. He's been my favorite driver my whole life. I used to watch him as a kid. I loved him. Maybe the final time he gets to ride here at the Farmer City Raceway. I'm picking the 21 out of Batesville, Arkansas. Billy Moyer is my pick, Derek.
Oh, my. That is sentimental there. But if I was going with my heart, obviously we know who I'd pick. Weaver Fever, but I'm not going with him. I'm going to go that's right behind Mr. Smooth, the hottest driver in the country, Rocket Shep Brandon Sheppard. Look for him to get the lead early and often and lead this way for majority of the race.
I'm taking Ryan Unsicker. He's been driving really well here at Farmer City Raceway, and he might have an advantage over drivers that don't normally drive here. He and Jason Baker.
Could be a dark horse.
They had a heck of a duel last week.
Could be a dark horse here as well. Keep your eyes on the 24. Out of El Paso, everybody up, wave your hands, make some noise. We get set and ready. Backstretch, they're coming at you first. The 19th stop of the HellTour.com here on DirtOnDirt.com. At WWHP as they head down the backstretch, front stretch, they're coming your way. They'll work into 3 and off of 4. Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Farmer City Raceway, DeWitt County Fairgrounds. It's the 800 horsepower, fire-breathing, mudslinging, ground-pounding cars and stars of the UMP Summer Nationals in Farmer City. They're coming at you 4 wide. Oh my, we are set and ready to go. 50 laps for $10,000. Ought to be fun. Love it at WWHP. Glad to have you along. Hope you've been listening all night long. Couple of coldies, maybe sitting by the fire. Mother Nature has treated us to a awful, wonderful night. We're loving this weather. Fun, here we go. Here we go, 50 laps of distance, $10,000. The Farmer City Raceway is the show tonight. 19th stop in the Hell Tour. Green flags out. Here we go. What, 57 of Mike Marlar going to jump out to the race lead. Billy Moyer and Frank Heckenus Jr. going to work side by side for the runner-up spot down the back straightaway. Clean and green. No. Caution outs. Caution outs. Race director did not like it. We'll try it again. One warning and maybe some discipline. We'll try it again.
Yeah, it looked like Marlar hit the gun there early. Eric Grigsby, the race director, did not like that. We'll go restart right here. Of course, you always get that slap on the wrist right there. So let's get her going right here, Mike Norris.
And caught in the cookie jar, I guess, if you will. We'll try it again. Winfield Warrior, Mike Marlar out of Winfield, Tennessee. The veteran 21 Billy Moyer on alongside. 50 times 10 grand. Great start. Green's out. Rick Isaacson. Here we go. Frank Heckenus Jr. down to the inside. Good battle for the third spot. Ryan Unziger right there. Brandon Sheppard opening lap down the back straightaway. We'll see if the 21 of Billy Moyer can work that outside groove. He doesn't go all the way to the wall, so Mike Marlar going to lead lap number 1. Billy Moyer second, Brandon Sheppard third. They're all going to dive down to the inside except for Mike Marlar. Shannon Babb going to work the top side to the outside of Frank Heckenus Jr. down the back straightaway. That's the battle for 4th. Lap number 2, Frank Heckenus Jr. down to the inside, Babb to the outside. The battle for 4th. Battle for the race leader comes Billy Moyer right through the middle of the speedway. Billy Moyer down on the bottom, middle of the speedway. Mikey Marlar right through the middle's got the advantage down the back straightaway. A car length between him and Billy Moyer. 2 more back to Brandon Sheppard. A good battle for that 4th spot. Frank Heckenus Jr. and Shannon Babb. It's Marlar, Moyer, Sheppard. And a good battle behind of them. It's Frank Heckenus Jr. and Shannon Babb. But meanwhile, up front, Marlar off the back straightaway. Here comes Billy Moyer now. Moyer gathers him in. They're looking to go nose to tail for the race lead as they work off of turn number 4. Moyer down to the inside. Marlar going to hold him off. And it's Sheppard in a good battle behind him. Shannon Babb's going to go to 4th. So Babb to 4th, Heckenus Jr. back to 5th. Then it's Unzicker, Billy Drake, Bobby Pierce, Kid Robinson, Kevin Weaver, and Gordy Gundaker. Back up front, Billy Moyer continues to pressure the 157 of Mike Marlar. Marlar's found his liking right around the high center comes Billy Moyer in for the race lead, half a car length. Marlar and Moyer battle it out. Brandon Sheppard a distance 3rd, 2 car lengths back to Shannon Babb. The battle up front again. Marlar continues to hold him off. In the driver to Winfield, Tennessee, right through the middle of the speedway. Moyer 2-3 car lengths back in 2nd. Brandon Sheppard 3rd, Babb 4th. Frank Heckenus Jr. 5th. Long green flag run, car off the back straightaway. Problems for Tyler Urban, 91. So Urb out of the event. Marlar again right through the middle of the speedway. Looking strong so far. Bobby Pierce not able to move up as him and Kent Robinson battle it out side by side. Looks like for that 9th spot. We'll work your way through the field. Marlar, Moyer, and Brandon Sheppard, your top 3. Distance back to 4th. That's 18 of Shannon Babb and the 99 of Frank Heckedus Jr. Marlar continues to show the way. We'll call it 3 car lengths. Maybe 4 down the back straightaway. First car to go lap down is the Reaper, McKay Winger. Cars continue to run around this quarter mile right through the middle of the speedway. Is your race leader, Mike Marlar. Billy Moyer in his tire tracks as they put McKay Winger a lap down. He pulls off the speedway. So the B5 of Brandon Sheppard now slowly reeling in second, running Billy Moyer in 21. We'll see if Sheppy can run down Moyer for that 2nd spot. As they approach heavy lap traffic, Billy Moyer Jr., Bob Gardner in heavy lap traffic. Good battle for that 6th spot. That'll be the 18 of Shannon Babb, the 99 of Frank Heckedus Jr. Bob Gardner in 4G, 21 of Billy Moyer Jr. in the 40. Oh, a Kyle Bronson, they all make contact. Mike Marlar again right through the middle of the speedway. Is a work off of 3. Off of 4 down the front straightaway. Marlar continues to show the way. Moyer 2nd. Sheppard 3rd. Battle for 4th, Frank Heckedus Jr. in the 18 of Shannon Babb. Well, we'll see what Marlar does here in lap traffic. Billy Moyer may not wait too long. We'll see if he can figure out something in this 21. Working on the 157 of Mikey Marlar. Marlar, I don't think, is going to move too much out of that middle groove, as he's got an opening now between the 40 of Kyle Bronson and the 21 of Billy Moyer. An aggressive move as he splits lap traffic. Continues to show the way. Babb and Heckedus continue to do battle. But Mike Marlar now, Billy Moyer got to go around his son Billy Moyer Jr. as he's starting to lose touch with your race leader. And we had a car at the speedway. That is the 40 of Kyle Bronson on the back straightaway. The caution comes out. Caution on the speedway, problems on the back straightaway. I believe that's the 40 of Kyle Bronson. May have been the reason for the caution. Mike Spatola maybe with problems as well. I apologize, did not see that. So caution out. Mike Marlar dominating here tonight. Billy Moyer in his tire tracks, but it looks like 34 remain. 34 remain. Green flags back out. We're back at our way. 50 lap affair for $10,000. Marlar again right through the middle of the speedway, pulling away down the back straightaway. We'll see if Moyer can gather him in. Yeah, all the cars work right in the middle of the speedway. Marlar, Moyer, Sheppard, Heckedus, and Babb. And Billy Moyer on the bottom just cannot quite reel in the 157. We'll see if Bobby Pierce can get anything going on that high side. Again, Billy Moyer down to the inside of Mike Marlar. Marlar going to hold him off. Sheppard 3rd, Heckedus 4th, Babb 5th, Unzicker 6th, Billy Drake 7th, Bobby Pierce running in that 8th spot. So Babb looking to gain some points on the 32 of Bobby Pierce. Back up front, Marlar continues to show the way. Moyer 2nd, Sheppard 3rd, Heckedus 4th. Tire wear becomes a factor. 5 shy of halfway. Marlar, Moyer, Sheppard, Heckedus, and Babb. Four shy of halfway. Sheppard to that 3rd spot, Heckedus 4th, Babb 5th. Tire wear becomes something to think about here, as Mike Marlar seems untouchable here tonight. 5-car length. And lap traffic may be the only hope for Billy Moyer here tonight. So we'll see if Moyer can gather him in. Manville's out of the race. Junior's out of the race. Billy Moyer Jr. and Tim Manville out of the race. So 33 and 21 Junior out. as Brandon Shepard stepped to the outside over here in 3 and 4, as he's still holding on for that third spot. Frank Heckenus Jr. fourth. As now Mike Marlar, the challenge seems, only challenge maybe here tonight is to get through this lap traffic and these track conditions in 157. Here comes the 21 of Billy Moyer. Probably going to be able to work to his bumper, but not sure. As he tries to maneuver around here in turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway they go. Marlar and Moyer. We'll see if Moyer tries to do anything here with Mike Marlar. 23 laps remain. $10,000 on the line here in the 19th stop of the Hell Tour, the Farmer City Raceway. Keep your eyes on the 21 of Billy Moyer. We'll see if he can find a way by the 157 of Mike Marlar. He's having a tough time working on the 89 of Mike Spatola. Now nose to tail. Here comes Billy Moyer. See if we can make anything work. Mike Marlar maybe getting a little antsy here. Moyer steps out a lane. Kind of loses touch with the 157 of Marlar. So again, he'll duck in line. Down the back straightaway they go. Marlar, Moyer, Shepard, Frank Heckenus, and Shannon Babb. Moyer again can get to his bumper, but once he gets to the bumper, he's having a tough time. Marlar getting a bit antsy with the 89 of Mike Spatola. Gets Spatola up out of the way, see if he brings along Billy Moyer. And Spatola going to pull off the speedway. Will stay green. As the 4G of Bob Gardner, the next on the hit list for the 157. Can Billy Moyer gather him in? Down the back straightaway. Mike Marlar, Billy Moyer, run 1, 2. Brandon Shepard third. Frank Heckenus Jr. a solid run here tonight before he heads to Deer Creek Speedway for the World of Outlaw event tomorrow night. The rest of them going to Highland. It'll be the 20th stop on the Summer National Tour. Marlar continues to show the way. 17 to go. Hunziker and Drake, Pierce, K-Rob, Weaver, Steve Casebolt, Gordy Gundaker. Some of the cars on the lead lap, along with Jason Fager, Brent Larson, and Bob Gardner, all on the lead lap. Is Billy Moyer now. Again, approaching the 157. He's on his bumper, but again, it's going to be awful tough to get around him. Mike Marlar at 157 continues to show the way. Billy Moyer second. Third is Brandon Shepard. They're all going to come together here in lap traffic, but it's going to be awful tough to pass him. As 14 make it 13 to go this time by. 13 laps remain. Marlar continues to lead. Marlar, Moyer, and the B5 of Brandon Shepard. $12 to go at a 50-lap affair. Can Billy Moyer find a way by the 157 of Mike Marlar? As we approach the 10 to go mark. 11 to go, make it 10 this time by, the next time by 10 to go. Moyer oh so close, but just cannot pull the trigger on the 157. Right down on the bottom of the speedway as they work down the back straightaway. Marlar, Moyer, Shepard, Heckenus, and Babb, your top five. Then it's Unzicker, Drake, Pierce, K-Rob, Weaver. Pretty solid run tonight for Weaver. And the C9 of Steve Casebolt. Then you got Gordy Gundaker, Jason Fager, Brent Larson, and the Pink Panther of Bob Gardner. 8 to go this time by. 8 laps remain. We'll see if tire wear is a factor here in the final 7 laps. 7 to go now. For the 157 out of Winfield, Tennessee, Ronnie Delk owned Rocket race car. Brandon Shepard now has caught the 21 of Billy Moyer. 6 to go. 6 laps remain. Down the back straightaway. 5 to go this time by. Just about time to take the cap off the Sharpie. Put Marlar's name on it. 4 to go the next time by. Mike Marlar continues to show the way. Billy Moyer second, Brandon Shepard third, Frank Heckenus Jr. in the 18 is Shannon Babb. Gordy up off the pace. Problems for Gordy Gundaker. Will it bring out a caution? I don't think so, as we'll stay green. And 3 to go this time by. 3 to go. 3 laps remain. Mike Marlar really hustling the car around now. 2 to go the next time by. 2 laps remain. Marlar, Moyer, Shepard, Heckenist, and Babb all right there, your top 4. Hunziker 5th. White flag going to come out this time by. One more time around. He's led just about every one of them. He works into 2 down the back straightaway. And the Ronnie Delk Equipment Rocket Race Car out of Winfield, Tennessee, 157. Mike Marlar wins tonight at Farmer City. Moyer come home second. Third will go to Brandon Shepard, who tried the high side. Fourth, they'll go to the 99 of Frank Heckenus Jr. Fifth to the Moequa Missile, Shannon Babb. We'll talk to your winner down in Victory Lane, 157, Mike Marlar. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the 157, Mike Marlar. Ladies and gentlemen, as he climbs out, your winner, Mike Marlar. Pro Crate Late Models coming up. We'll grab a word with your winner, Mike Marlar. $10,000 richer here at the Farmer City Raceway. Glad to have our fair queen here with us tonight as well. Farmer City Fair, DeWitt County Fair, I should say, coming up a couple of weeks here. As we'll talk to your winner, I tell you what, Mike, congratulations. Sometimes preliminary action's very important. Good starting spot here tonight helped you to a big win, $10,000, and a place you've been awful successful at here in the past. Good job tonight.
Yeah, just awful grateful to get a win at Farmer City. You know, I'm from down south, and but you know these Illinois tracks mean a lot to us guys down there. We see how great the racing is in this part of the country, and it's just awesome to get a win one up here.
Well, I tell you what, this Ronnie Delk Equipment Rocket 157, you guys are awful tough anywhere you go, and you unload tonight, $10,000. Congratulations. Where do you head tomorrow night?
We're going to go up to Deer Creek, Minnesota, and race with Outlaws tomorrow night, and fortunate to get to come in and drop in for a few summer nationals. And my hat's off to all these summer nationals guys, man. These some really tough guys, and glad to see everybody's still holding in there good and running the tour, and it looks like they're having a lot of fun.
Well, we wish you the best, Mike. Thanks for coming, and congratulations on your big win.
Yeah, I'd like to say thanks to all the fans for coming out tonight and supporting us. Couldn't do it without you guys.
There you go, Mike Marlar, $10,000 winner here tonight, the Farmer City Raceway. Pro Crate Late Models coming up, 20 lap affair. Ended here tonight. If you're headed home, be safe. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. It's www.farmercityracing.com. Make sure to check us out online. Again, go-kart racing, all part of the DeWitt County Fair, coming up here in a couple of weeks. We race every Friday night. Hope to see you back here. www.farmercityracing.com. Like us on Facebook. Check us out on Twitter as well, at Farmer City Racing. So the Pro Crate Late Model feature coming up.